This is usually what the women say to men. Like, I think this is wrong. We are taking things too fast. Let's take it slow. Yo, what's up, my inspired alphas? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are talking about avoiding this one mistake that I have done, and it has cost me a lot of dates, and in the last minute when you're about to get it, then boom, you do this mistake. She's going home. All the attraction drops. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome, feel at home, subscribe and join the family. Yeah, and let's jump into it. So guys, I remember this one time I was in school, in the university, and I was in the library, and there was this chick. Well, we were in the same class, but I never really paid attention to girls in my class because I had a rule. I don't date people in my class. Be diverse. So anyway, I don't know what happened, but she bumped into me, and that day we didn't have a class. So I just asked her, hey, let's go hang out. And for sure, she was really interested in me, but never admitted it loudly. But when we were talking, everything escalated so fast. We met at around 12, and at around 3, we were back to my place, doing, well, the escalation, whatever. But I made this one mistake. I was too eager to get it, and it turned her off. And, I ended up not sealing the deal. And up to date, I really think that most guys really actually do this, but they don't know they are doing this mistake. So guys, being too eager is when you lose control. See, everything was going on so well that I was just focusing on giving her one emotion, and that was, yeah, let's do it. But women are emotional beings, and the best way that I know, and I know it has worked because I've done this so many times, is when now you are in that moment, you are heated, you pull back. Suddenly you pull back, and everything else changes. Everything changes because now it fucks up with her psychology. She knows she's expecting something from you, and then you pull back. And you see, I stole something from, well, I think it was from 2.5 Men. When you are in the process of seduction, yes, when you are in the process of seduction, maybe she's at your place, and you are getting things on, things are getting heated. You need to pull back. You need to tell her, hey, I think this is wrong. Yeah, let's take it slow. This is usually what the women say to men. Like, I think this is wrong. We are taking things too fast. Let's take it slow. Pause for a minute. When you do this, now you are putting her in that place where now she's thinking, oh my goodness, this guy is starting to second guess me. What do I have to do to continue getting this hit of dopamine? Because, well, it's in that moment everything is so exciting, and then now you pull back, you remove the excitement, and now she's wondering, what's wrong? What have I done, or why is this wrong? Now you see, when you start to, well, it's a game. You need to understand that dating, even seduction, is just a game. And if you are the boring guy, then you'll always lose in this game. Because you see, bad boys, they use this trick. They make what they are, they make sure that seduction is all subtle. It's all in here. Nothing is conscious. They are doing things subconsciously. Now, the problem with being too eager is that with all these emotions, it comes to her conscious mind and she's like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Because keep in mind, we were at the library at 12. Just 2 hours later, we are back at my place. Now, think about it. She's thinking, oh my goodness, if I do it with this guy, what are the consequences that I will have? The point is to make sure that seduction is not conscious. That way, no one has to think about the consequences or the after. It's just like all of you are waking up in the morning and you're like, wow, we really did a mistake. You want to do that mistake again? That's the point. The point is to make it subtle. And so this means that you might have to delay your gratification. So this means, like, say for example, maybe you are at a date, you are in a date. Yeah. And when the right moment arrives to kiss her and you go in for the kiss, then when you are about to, you pull back. You pull back and you are like, I just thought, we'll do it later. You see, you are playing with her emotions, and this is what women find so attractive in exciting guys. The fact that these men are not afraid to play these games with women. And this is now, say there's flirting 101. This is when you are about to graduate. You are an expert flirt. You are driving her emotions left, right, center. She doesn't really know what's really happening. You see, what nice guys do is that they take a woman on a date, ask her interview questions, blah 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 blah. Do you like whatever? Do you watch this? Do you do this? I've done this, so boring. You're like, oh my goodness, when is this going to end? And then, you decide, say maybe you decide to take her back to her place, and she's expecting, maybe he'll try to kiss me, blah blah blah. It's so boring. It's so predictable. Because you're a nice guy. It's the same thing as being so too eager. Because you are just concentrated on one thing. You're just concentrated on one thing. So guys, when she comes to your place, play games with her. Play games with her. This way, it's exciting, Well, she'll never really know what happened. She'll just, she'll be like, when I'm with this guy, she's out of control. She's the one who is out of control. Alright? Guys, this mistake will cost you a lot of experiences. A lot of experiences. So when you feel like, you see, there are two people inside your mind. There's the guy who is telling you, it's time to kiss her. Do it. This is how it's supposed to go. The guy who is, let's call him Mr. Supposed to. This is the guy who tells you, you are supposed to text this woman the next day. Or, you are supposed to, well, what are you supposed to do? I've been doing the not so supposed to. And let's talk about the guy who tells you it's not. You should follow that guy's advice. Because the way you've been programmed is you be nice or you be that gentleman. You need to override this programming by being the other guy who is opposite. He's the one who tells you, why do you care? Don't care. Like, just relax. Let her be the one who is putting in and investing her emotions and time and energy. Let her chase you. Be like, you see, when you are not too eager. She's the one who is too eager to get it. And now you can be the one who is in control, who is in charge. You know. Now you can be the guy who is in charge. You can be the one who is in control. This is what, in fact, this is what being in control is. You are in control of yourself. Once you're in control of yourself, she can let loose. And once she lets loose, then she gets the ultimate experience with you. And that is how women fall in love with men, by the way. Women just fall in love with men because they can be themselves. They can let loose. So guys, keep in mind that being too eager turns off women most of the time. Now, it doesn't work 100% because there are women out here who are, they are too much. They have too much appetite. I'd advise you stay away from them. It sounds fun, but once you get a hold of one chick who is crazy, then everything else, everything turns. Anyway, guys, the point is that you need to contain yourself. You need to contain yourself. Act like you get this thing on a regular basis. It's not a really big deal. Let her be the one who is now acting like she never really gets it. Let her be the one who is to worry about, how am I going to get it? How am I going to seize this opportunity so that, because maybe she's thinking if she cannot get it that day, the opportunity is gone. So guys, that is the one mistake that you should probably stop doing, and everything else you'll see that most of the time, even if you're dealing with good chicks, it works. If you're dealing with psychos, good for you. I hope she doesn't kill you or, chop it off. Anyway, hopefully you got value from today's video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out.